Hi everyone, welcome. I'm Chrissy, or Pointy Clicker Reader, and today we're playing the Beekeeper's Picnic. And I'm just gonna get straight in. I've been waiting for this game so long. I'm so happy. I'm so happy we get to play London 1903. It should be voice acted, so I don't have to read the text.
Well, I was correct in my summation then. This is where the printing press created by the master counterfeiter Prescott was hidden.
Yes. Look at the little bee in the corner. How cute is that? I think I have to click to advance.
There must be 2,000 counterfeit notes here.
Yeah.
If all these had entered circulation, the Bank of England would have been severely undermined.
Ooh.
Now we only have to wait and catch the bird returning to its nest.
Is that Sherlock and Watson? I think so. For context, this is a game based in, I don't know, on Sherlock Holmes in the Sherlock universe. I'm not entirely sure, but I think this is Sherlock and Watson. And the game studio is called Afoot Studios, like the game is afoot, and it was released in March 2025. So I was excited. Let's keep this conversation going.
This man, Prescott, will return here?
No, he was killed.
Ooh.
It is his murderer I mean to catch. James Winter, alias Killer Evans, known to have shot 3 men in the States.
Oh, okay. Killer Evans.
Well,
Evil.
if our Wild West friend tries to live up to his nickname, I will be ready for him. I have my revolver.
Okay.
Good old Watson.
Good old. Okay, so it is Watson and Holmes. And yeah, just to be clear, it's not actually going to be dark like this. It's not a noir game. What do you call it? Like detective noir or whatever. It's not that. It's going to be like, I don't know, fluffy and flowery. I think he retires, Holmes. I don't know. I'm speculating too much. Let's just go on. Is it him?
Stay where you are, Mr.
Is it Killer
Evans, if you
Evans?
value your life. You have a gun trained on you, and Scotland Yard will be with us in a few moments. I would advise surrender.
Who's the Scotland Yard detective? Lestrade, right?
Well. I guess you've been one too many for me, Mr. Holmes.
Mr. Holmes.
Saw through my game, I suppose, and played me for a sucker from the first.
Yeah.
Well, sir, I hand it to you. You have me beat, and...
What?
Watson!
No.
You're not hurt, Watson. For God's sake, say that you are not hurt.
No.
It's nothing, Holmes. It's merely a scratch.
A flesh wound on his leg, right? It's just on his leg.
Examine for yourself. It's just a flesh wound on my thigh.
Oh my gosh! Oh, thank goodness.
You're right. It is quite superficial.
Oh, thank goodness.
Is Killer Evans?
Yeah, no, he did. He seems quite dead. You got
Yes.
him right in the
A clear
chest.
case of self-defense on your part, dear fellow. Perhaps it is just as well that it should end this way. If he had killed you,
Yeah.
I would not have let him get out of this room alive.
Well, no, he's anyway not getting out of the room alive, so. Ah, lovely. So we're sitting and having a tea.
Holmes, I do wish you would stop that.
What?
Stop what, precisely?
Yeah.
Ruminating over my injury.
Oh.
You said yourself that it is a flesh wound, quite superficial. I will be back on my feet again in no time. You must stop worrying.
I was
Okay.
doing no such thing. I was considering an entirely different matter.
I may not be a master of observation, but I have known you long enough to think otherwise, my dear fellow.
There must be some way for me to help Watson. Making a close observation of him would be a good place to start.
He's fine. What do you want to do? What do you want to do to help him? Okay, and we're in. Okay, we have a little pointer. What's this? My inventory. What's this?
Welcome to my brain attic.
Oh.
I like to think of my mind as space full of well-chosen materials. Information which I can draw on in order to complete my work.
Okay, it's his mind
I
palace.
keep a record here of people who are significant to me, represented by portraits on the walls.
Okay.
A blackboard is very important. I use it to combine observations I've made in order to make deductions.
Okay.
Metaphorically, of course.
Metaphorically. Okay, Watson. So, look.
You should not be here by rights. This is a place of facts, of logic. He's a distracting factor. Grit in a sensitive instrument.
Okay.
Yet, I find I want him here all the same.
Okay, interesting. Mycroft.
My brother Mycroft.
We don't know much about Mycroft
He is my
yet.
superior in observation and deduction, although he does not have the energy or ambition to be a detective.
Is it really Holmes' style to admit, or Sherlock's style to admit that Mycroft is actually more clever than him?
Instead, he uses his capacity of storing facts in aid of the government. Indeed, it could be said that occasionally he is the British government.
Okay, let's go back. Okay, so we know his mind palace is there. Let's look at things. So we can pick up, examine, converse, and make use. Okay, look.
A print of Turner's The Great Fall of the Reichenbach. It's been there since Watson and I moved here, but has taken on additional meaning in the course of our adventures.
Okay.
We could go back to Switzerland, you know, for a holiday. I imagine it is rather nice if one is not fleeing for one's life.
Probably.
That may be. However, I would prefer not to.
Okay, what is there? Let's examine you.
My intimate companion and biographer, Dr. John H. Watson. Shall we see what can be observed about him?
John H.
Let's
Watson.
visit my brain attic afterwards to see what deductions can be made based on my findings.
Okay, we'll do that. So, where is the wound?
He was shot in the left thigh. The evidence is mostly gone. His blood-stained trousers have been burned. The bandage is not visible under his clothes. I can tell from the way he sits that it's still causing him some discomfort.
Okay.
He has had quite enough gunshot wounds for one lifetime.
Yeah, poor man. He was limping already.
Holmes, you are brooding again. I am touched that you are so affected, deeply touched. But I hate to see you keep berating yourself.
Yeah, I don't know what Holmes thinks he could have done. Look.
It is a yellowback novel entitled The Lady
Yellowback.
Detective Makes It Right.
Okay.
There's a picture of a young lady examining a footprint on the front, an advertisement extolling the virtues of cocoa on the back.
Okay. Ah, okay. Can I take
You
it?
may read it when I am finished, Holmes.
Okay. What else does he have? His face. Look.
His look of concentration is occasionally interrupted by him wetting his lips and clearing his throat slightly.
That's what normal people do.
I have just observed something important.
Oh,
I should enter my brain attic later in order to see if I can make any deductions.
okay. What have you seen? I haven't. So can I touch his leg?
Ooh,
Ah, enough.
Holmes, please don't do that. It is still rather tender.
Did I just put my finger
A
in the
thousand
wound?
apologies.
Why did I do that? Okay. Talk to his face. Converse with his
Quite
face.
certain you need nothing from me?
I value your companionship. But beyond that, no special measures are needed.
Okay, let's go back to the Mind Palace then. Okay, so what did we... Look. Deductions. Facts you discover will appear in the box below. You can combine them to make deductions and further your investigation. I have some important news to share with Watson when I know that he is quite comfortable. Watson keeps clearing his throat. Okay. Watson insists that he does not require anything, but I want to be absolutely certain. I should examine him and the room. I didn't examine the room, did I? Okay, let's look at the whole room. Slipper.
A single silk embroidered slipper in an oriental style. I lost its partner many years ago. Since then, it has been used as a receptacle for tobacco.
Okay. Tobacco slipper. Should I grab it?
I do not need to
Okay. Maybe Watson didn't eat enough. So he's a bit ill, maybe.
the remains of Watson's dinner. From the colour of the sauce and a distinct smell,
Curried
I think that this
lamb.
once held
That
a portion of
sounds
Mrs.
lovely.
Hudson's
That
quite
sounds
delightful
so
curried
nice.
lamb.
Yeah.
Delicious dish, which has sometimes even induced me to overindulge. However, it is quite spicy and salty.
So So maybe that's
I
why.
have just observed something important.
Okay.
I should enter my brain attic.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So we don't want that. What else is here? Flowers. Look.
Well, well, what have we here? Some pink pansies have been delivered to our door. There's a handwritten card on rather fine cardstock.
Oh.
The penmanship is decidedly female. However, it has a certain lax form which I associate with those in the medical field.
You mean they look like scratching?
Dear John, wishing you a swift recovery. With warmest regards, Rebecca.
Who's Rebecca?
Dear John, dear John.
Who's Rebecca?
How presumptive.
Who's Rebecca? Do I want flowers?
Holmes, please leave those there. They were a kind gift from a friend.
Who was the woman? Was her name not Anna? Or was her name Rebecca? The one who turned out to be like a spy.
This is Watson's gasogene.
What the hell is gasogene?
It is quite a clever device. The lower chamber contains water. The upper contains tartaric acid and sodium bicarbonate.
What?
The two chemicals react, producing carbon dioxide and carbonating the water.
So he's getting sparkling water.
For some reason, he prefers to drink his water fizzing with bubbles.
As do I.
There are usually some glasses here, but they are absent. I will have to improvise.
Oh. Okay, we have to give him water because his throat is itchy, I think.
An eclectic selection of books. Once Watson's novels and my own reference books were carefully delineated. And after many years of living together, they are hopelessly muddled.
Yeah, I'm sure you've mixed up the bookshelf.
A rather bulky wall-mounted telephone with a tube to speak into and one to raise to your ear.
No.
I have seen more compact models. However, it has served me well enough since I installed it several years ago.
Okay, so let's go here and be like, oh, he's probably...
Watson has eaten the curry, and now he is clearing his throat often and licking his lips.
Okay, so he's
I
thirsty.
conclude that he is rather thirsty.
He's rather thirsty.
Hardly my most illuminating deduction, I grant you. However,
Yeah,
the
you have
mechanism remains the same when I'm
literally
solving
solved
much more complex
murders.
problems. I seek out information and look for connections.
Okay,
I should find him something to drink. I could ring for Mrs. Hudson, but Watson would find it more charming if I were to find him something
so
to
we
drink
have the
myself.
water, and I saw some like beakers on the table. Let's go back. So here were some... I think I can give him water in this.
Duly washed glass beaker.
Yeah, so I hope I don't
Yes.
poison him.
I shall take the beaker.
Okay. Take the beaker. Yes, take the beaker. Let's not poison the man though. Look.
A well-used set of chemist's equipment.
Yeah.
Solutions to some of my most complex cases have been wrought here, over Bunsen burner and beaker.
Okay, so was it the photo?
A memento of one of my early cases. It is a photograph of the late opera singer
Irene
Norton,
Adler.
Adler, the woman
The
who was
woman.
able to utterly evade my traps.
And she enchanted you.
I'm always rather pleased that she did.
Yeah, true. Okay, you go with the water. Gasogene. Ah, what a lovely... Oh, that's beautiful. That's so nice.
There. I now have a beaker full of carbonated water.
Okay, let's give it to Watson. There you go. Oh, come on. There you go, good man. I hope there
There
isn't
you are, my dear
some
fellow.
bad chemical in there.
You seem to be thirsty after your curried lamb. Apologies for the container. Mrs. Hudson seems to have purloined all our glasses. It is clean, I assure you.
Are you sure? We didn't check.
Thank you, Holmes. You are right. I am thirstier than I realized. I will trust that you have avoided cross-contamination when it comes to your scientific equipment, and that this is not an attempt to poison me.
I mean, it's not a direct attempt to poison you, but you might get poisoned.
Well, I've done that for him at least. Perhaps I should stop delaying. There's something important I need to speak to him about.
But Rebecca?
Have you written any
Okay,
stories
let's
lately?
dilly-dally a bit more.
I've had some attempts at jotting down some historical fiction, but I'm struggling to find a home for them.
So we need more
I
cases.
may make an
so
attempt
you
at writing
can...
up more of your cases.
Yeah.
The affair of the dancing men would be popular, don't you think?
Yeah.
It certainly had a touch of the sensational about it.
Did you
Do you
enjoy
enjoy your curried
lamb?
lamb?
Yes, very much. Mrs. Hudson may still have some available if you are hungry.
Did I not eat?
You
Why-
must eat, Holmes. The case is over.
Yeah, I can eat.
Again, I will say.
Why do I humph a curry? Does he have a big booty? What's going on here?
Have
Get a
you ever
dog.
considered getting a dog, Watson?
Sometimes. I am fond of dogs. They require considerable care, however.
I mean, if you jet off to different cases all the time, you can't really keep
Indeed.
a dog.
Yet they are loyal beasts with excellent noses. You remember old Toby, kept by Mr. Sherman? If we had a little
Oh.
more space, and I thought Mrs. Hudson would allow it, I may have thought to buy him and have him here with us.
Yeah.
Now both man and dog are long dead.
Oh.
Such is the way of things.
Oh. I don't know who he's speaking about, but it's a bit sad.
Wait a moment. The thing I wish to say to Watson is quite significant.
Yeah?
Am I ready to take this step?
Sure. I don't know.
Watson, we must discuss something important.
Okay, we've come out with the, what do you call it? Like, the cat is gonna get out of the bag now.
Earlier, you presumed that I was berating myself for allowing you to come to harm. While my thoughts have turned that way often, ever since you were injured, it was not what I was thinking in that moment. Rather,
You're gonna...
I was trying to decide how to share some important news with
You're
you.
gonna go live by the seaside.
I have decided to retire.
Oh, crazy. Crazy business.
Retire?
Yeah. Can you retire? Do you have it in you? I feel like you would just shrivel and I don't know, stagnate.
Yes, to sequester myself away on the farm of my dreams.
Oh,
I have a notion to take up beekeeping.
yes.
Give up
beekeeping.
your detective work? Surely not. You are simply upset because I was hurt. In a week or two...
No, I'm sure I've
I'm quite
thought of
certain.
it more.
In fact, I purchased a cottage and some land in Sussex several months ago.
Oh, already?
I do not crave the thrill of detection as I once did. It is a task for a young man, and I am no longer young. It is time to move on.
See, it's a great plot for a game, but I do not believe that Sherlock Holmes would just hang up his cap. I think he would do it until he dies. But I haven't actually read all of Sherlock Holmes, so I don't know how it ends. I don't know what happens at the end.
But what am I to do?
You come with?
Whatever you like, Watson. I am not your keeper.
I mean, you were his companion.
It is rather a large cottage.
Yeah, he's gonna invite him along. Would you?
Holmes,
Oh, he doesn't.
you know that I will never tire of your company. A countryside retirement sounds idyllic. Yet, this is very sudden.
Yeah, but think
I
it over.
am not certain I am ready for that kind of seclusion.
But then you'll be all alone in the city, and he'll be all alone in the countryside, and you'll all be all alone.
I still have a few decades' worth of a perfectly respectable medical career ahead
That's
of
true,
me,
he's a
and people here who
doctor.
rely on me.
That's true, I forget.
Once I fail to supply the curious adventures which thrill you and provide you with material for your sordid magazine stories, you lose interest in me. Is that it?
Dude, that's such an irrational comeback. You asked him to move to the middle of nowhere, and he very reasonably said no, he can't retire this early.
Of course not. You know that is not true.
That was such a silly thing to say from Sherlock.
Or perhaps you've set your sights on marrying the sensible and pretty matron who brings you flowers and writes you sweet nothings. If you propose, I'm certain she will agree. She has not been subtle about her intentions.
So is that the one that turns out to be the spy? I don't know. Well, I don't even know if it's a spy, but he marries a woman and she turns out to be something she's not.
Holmes, you are being childish.
Oh, yes, very.
Yes, I suppose I am.
Yeah, thank you. Also, I don't know if he would admit that.
Of course, I will come with you if you need me. If you ask me to join you, I will.
Well, that's also not right. Why are these people not like communicating openly? Because he's kind of saying, if you force me, I will go, but of my free will, I will not. It's so weird. Wait, is he going to propose?
No, I cannot ask
okay.
that of you.
I mean, lots of people speculate that they like each other, so he could propose.
You are loyal and true to a fault, my dear, dear Watson, and I'm certain that you would give up your passions to join me in mine.
Yeah.
If you did, a seed of resentment would be sown which might drive us apart in the end. I could not endure that.
Oh.
It seems that we are being drawn along different paths then.
Oh.
Yes,
Strange, isn't it?
yes.
Oh.
Very strange.
I mean, yeah, it's strange. It's not strange. It's just new. I mean, it's a very normal thing to do eventually, to retire, and you're not sure if you can retire together, and you know.
They were wonderful years, weren't they?
Oh.
I loved every moment.
Whoa.
Watson, they were glorious. We were glorious.
Yeah. Ooh, look at the little eyebrow raise. Yeah, you guys
You
were.
won't vanish on me, will you, Holmes? You won't simply disappear without telling me you are going.
I mean, he said he's
I
going
could
to.
not bear that.
He said the name of the town, didn't he? He said Sussex, but I know that's quite a big area. But didn't he say the name of the town?
No, I think I have a little more sense these days
Ah, okay.
than to engage in those kinds of theatrics. Should you need me, Watson, you will find me in Sussex, keeping bees and reading philosophy.
Hey, it sounds great. Like, if I could, I would also just, I don't know, be somewhere in Sussex or whatever. I don't know where that is. But I would also just be keeping bees and reading philosophy if I didn't have to participate in capitalism.
And you will always be very, very welcome.
Yeah, I hope he comes visit for a holiday. Oh, are we going to see it? Sussex, 1920. Okay, are we going to see it? I mean, it has to be south of London somewhere. Look! Wait, what am I looking at? That's not Sherlock. Is that Watson? That's Watson finally coming to Sherlock's house after... Because the first thing we saw was 1903, right? So like 17 years later, Watson's coming to live with Sherlock. It's lovely! Look at it. Look at it. Gorgeous. Look at the little cottage. The boat in the distance. What's around him? All the black stuff. Hello, my good sir, my good friend. He's also with a walking stick.
Watson, are you going to loiter on my doorstep all morning?
I just love these character designs. Look how beautiful these little, like, what do you call them? Like photographs? I don't know, are.
Good afternoon, Holmes. My word, you look well.
He does look well.
I don't think I've ever seen you with so much flesh on your bones and colour in your cheeks.
He's quite sprightly.
I remain as wiry as ever under the knitwear, I assure you.
Oh.
I must apologise for turning up out of the blue like this. I know I should have written to you ahead of time.
Probably.
My ship came in this morning and I found myself unceremoniously deposited back in England. I couldn't face the hubbub of London.
Where would you have come back from? Like, the First World War? Okay, maybe.
I really am dog-tired. And you do have rather a good track record of perking me up when I'm back from a war.
Oh.
So I thought... I hoped...
Yeah, man.
If it is at all inconvenient, then you must tell me. I am certain I can find alternative accommodation.
It is a bit weird to just show up on his doorstep. Yeah.
Watson, kindly stop talking nonsense. Come inside,
Shut
get
your
out of that
mouth
uniform,
and come into my
and
house.
make yourself at home.
Ah, lovely.
You must stay for
Well,
for as long as you like,
forever.
my dear, dear Watson.
Yeah, forever.
Watson is by my side again.
Yay!
I must ensure that he's able to rest and recuperate, and find a way to tell him,
Oh, what's wrong? Are you ill?
well, many things.
Maybe you have a partner? Maybe he's ill? Maybe he's taken up detectiving again?
But how? A picnic, perhaps, on the cliff tops.
Yes, that sounds lovely. Look at his pink socks.
You would like that. The perfect moment of peace and tranquility after the bloodshed he has
Aw,
seen.
he has come back
All
from
the lives he
war.
has saved and not managed to save.
Aw.
I will ask my housekeeper for suggestions for what I will need. She can generally be found in the kitchen.
Okay, so I should go look for the housekeeper. Look at your beekeeping suit. Do you want to take up the
My
violin?
Stradivarius, purchased at a pawnbroker's in Tottenham Court Road for 55 shillings.
I don't know how much that is. But I know that Tottenham Court Road is in London. Maybe there's lots, though, in the UK. Wait, what? Why do you have
A
that?
Staffordshire pottery dog. Watson bought it from the village fete.
Fate. That's a party,
I
right?
detest it.
Take
No,
it.
I will not be taking that abomination against good taste anywhere.
Abomination. You do not want to play. Make use. Play the violin a bit. He's gonna play? Nice! What's on the wall there? Are there bullet holes in his wall? What's on the wall? Okay, he keeps playing. Clicking does nothing. So he's just gonna go through a little repertoire, I'm assuming. I like the dried flowers on the roof. I don't know what that painting is of. Is it a waterfall? Is it a river? Is it a mountain? Is it a cloud column? Maybe he'll tell me. No.
A print of Turner's The Great Fall
Ah,
of the
was it in the
Reichenbach.
other house as well?
Watson accuses me of morbidity for keeping it here.
Yeah.
I feel it does a man no harm to look at his own death once in a while.
Ah, did he go over the waterfall? Was that how he died? Okay, let's go. Hey,
It is...
no, let's.
You
No. Make use. Yeah, let's go speak to the housekeeper. Kitty! Hodge! Hello, Hodge. Can I pet you? Hi, Hodge.
Hodge, who I think I must begrudgingly consider to be my cat. Or else I am her human.
Yeah, I think she's adopted
She
you.
turned up one day and has not left me at least.
Oh. I think he would be quite good with cats.
Oh, but she's sleeping and looks so peaceful. I don't wish to wake her.
Well, you should pet her.
Besides, it would compromise her dignity.
Petting. Cats like petting. Okay, hello, Martha. Martha. Yo! Look at this pipe. Look at this pipe.
I've never known a woman with such a passion for tobacco. We can talk for hours about it.
Passion for tobacco. Look at the flower.
A strange idiosyncrasy of my battle axe of a housekeeper is that she is very fond of flowers.
That's kind of cute.
She often wears them about her person.
Very cute.
Her hair grew very thin many years ago, so now she crops it short and wears a wig.
Ah, okay. Interesting. Okay, that's everything, right? Okay. Speak.
Don't be observed.
Do I take the... No, do I take the
I
pipe?
wouldn't dare.
Do I take the flower?
I wouldn't dare.
Take the wig?
I would.
Yeah, you shouldn't. Okay, but... Okay. So, how do I speak to her? Can I speak to her? There we go. How are you,
Martha?
Martha?
Very well, thank you, sir.
Okay.
Although I am quite busy at the moment. Sometimes it feels like this house is lived in by a couple of elephants, not two distinguished gentlemen.
Look at the flowers around her face. It's the one she wore on her dress. It's beautiful. The attention to detail is great. So he's been here for a while.
Martha, I'm planning a surprise picnic for Watson. What key components would you suggest
Some
are required?
baguette, some, I don't know, orange juice or champagne or something to drink.
A surprise picnic, eh? This isn't
maybe some
secretly
cupcakes.
some scheme, is it?
Cream cheese and, I don't know, ham or whatever you put on baguette.
Scheme?
You're not setting
Butter.
this up in order to capture a gang of counterfeiters or such like.
No, it's just a
No,
normal
I
picnic.
am setting this up in order to enjoy a picnic.
Oh, well, it was worth checking. I would have thought the location is very important.
Do we have to look for a
Quiet
spot?
spot with a beautiful view, perhaps.
Yeah.
You will need a hamper of food, naturally.
Well, she just put it together, then I don't have to worry about
I
that.
recall from his previous visits that the doctor is very partial to
Ooh,
Mrs.
elderflower
Kumar's
cordial and
elderflower cordial.
Gin.
I imagine he
Or,
would
or with
appreciate a
just
bottle.
sparkling water. But could also be nice with some gin.
A hamper of picnic food, a bottle of elderflower cordial, and a quiet spot to enjoy both. I think that can be arranged.
Yes.
Thank you.
Lovely. Lovely. Can you make
Can you
the
make
food?
a hamper of food for me?
Certainly. When do you need it by?
Tomorrow.
Lunchtime today.
Oh, today?
Mr.
Okay.
Holmes, I do not have time to drop everything, go to the shops, acquire additional food, and make you a picnic in time for lunch.
So tomorrow then.
Perhaps you could postpone your plans a few days.
No, Martha, no. It is vital. It is paramount that what's...
Is it paramount?
I will arrange the picnic hamper myself.
Really?
Forgive me, Martha. What did you say?
A
Oh,
hamper,
okay,
perhaps.
okay, we have them. Okay.
Goodbye.
So she's
Goodbye, sir.
not gonna make
You
the
will
hamper.
keep out of mischief, won't you?
I don't know, will I? Okay, so is there anything else in the kitchen that I can take or have? No. Wait, what's here? It's meat. Okay. Okay, so there's really nothing in the kitchen besides the cat. What's this way? Ah, there's something. Another telephone. Look at the painting.
A print of The Shipwreck by Claude Joseph Vernet, who is my
Vernet.
esteemed ancestor.
Really?
It explores concepts of the sublime, the horrible and powerful, meeting the beautiful.
Okay.
I have always found it profoundly moving.
Moving. We should probably take the shovel for whatever reason.
May I take this, Martha? I may need it to exhume a body.
Of course, Mr. Holmes. It doesn't belong in my nice, clean kitchen in the first place.
I might zoom
Did
a body.
you say exhume a body?
Is that why we're here? Is that why you're pretending to be here? You were surveilling someone,
Goodbye, Martha.
and now you want to dig a body up? Okay.
An old-fashioned model.
Okay.
Use it to phone my...
I could phone my brother.
Hello, operator. The Diogenes Club, London, if you please.
Okay, we're speaking to Mycroft.
Yes, I'll hold.
Ah, we're going to speak to Mycroft. Awesome. I didn't actually think you would call him. Hello, Mr.
My dear Sherlock,
Holmes.
how can I be of assistance?
Mr. Holmes too. How are you, Mycroft?
How are you, Mycroft?
It's always nice to start with pleasantries.
How's London?
Same old,
I'm
same
well,
old.
and so is London. I find that retirement suits me.
You also retired, alright.
You are keeping yourself occupied.
I don't know, you're sitting there with a glass of red wine. That seems occupied enough to me.
Certainly. I breakfast and read my book from 8 o'clock until 10 o'clock. From 10 until 1 o'clock, I take in the view from my window.
Wow.
For 3 whole hours, Mycroft. You do not find that dull?
Anyone who wishes to study mankind, that is the spot. I see the whole gamut of society through that window.
Gamut. I never heard that word.
Then I dine at the Ivy.
The Ivy.
Before heading to the Diogenes from 2:15 until 8:15.
Is that a gentleman's club?
I see. A punishing schedule.
Schedule.
And what are you doing with your dotage, little brother?
Dotage. I've taken up beekeeping.
The bees occupy my interest as much as the criminal world of London ever did.
Very strange.
I completed a magnum opus on the subject. Practical handbook of bee culture with some observations upon the segregation of the queen.
I wonder if the dev of this game just really has a special interest in beekeeping and was like, how can I incorporate my special interest? Maybe Sir Sherlock Holmes is their other special interest, and they were like, you know what? I like game dev as well. Let's just get all the special interests to have a little party.
A riveting read, no doubt.
Okay, thanks, Mycroft.
I would like to ask your advice.
Yeah, what do
How
I...
can I help?
Well, what...
I have nothing to ask advice
Ah,
about at
no!
present.
I thought he was gonna ask him, like, about the thing he has to
No?
tell...
Oh, that is a pity.
Watson. Ah,
Goodbye, brother.
okay. Well, it was nice to see Mycroft. Happy.
Goodbye, Sherlock. Do call again.
I'm sure I will if I find something to ask you about. Okay. I just also want to quickly go outside. I just want to see what it looks like, you know? Bye, Martha. go outside. Beautiful. Who's asleep here? Is Watson asleep? Look at him. Look at him.
Dr. John H. Watson, my stalwart biographer, intimate friend, and erstwhile partner in the art of detection.
Intimate friend. This sounds like a euphemism for something. Okay, what have we got? Watson's hands. Let's look.
Clearly, he has been writing this morning. He has ink stains on his hands.
Ah.
Also, I observed him doing it.
Oh, so it's not much of a trick, is it then? Or what's in your moustache? Breadcrumbs? Eating some
There
bread?
are crumbs on his moustache. Toast, I believe.
Yeah, exactly. His hat? Something in his hat? No? Moustache? Nothing in maybe his shoes?
He is wearing his sturdiest boots, the ones he usually reserves for muddy walks.
Did he go on a muddy walk? He looks so comfortable. I love it. Do we untie his shoelaces?
Watson is rather good at pulling himself up by the bootstraps. I do not need to do it for him.
This game is so beautiful with all the flowers, all the flower references. Okay, so he's just chilling. He's not doing much. Oh, there's a dog! Toby the Third.
Noble hound, the finest canine in all England with the best nose. Toby, third of that name.
Strong name.
Gosh, I say, that's a little rich. All true, of course. Would the great Sherlock Holmes accept anything less in his loyal hound?
Is the dog speaking to me? Am I insane? Would be a nice end. Not a nice, sorry, I didn't mean it like in a, I just mean like it would kind of make sense because his mind is so brilliant. It would make sense for it to expand into the absurd a little bit. And to be able to speak to dogs. Okay, let's walk a little bit along the path. Okay, there's a little, is that his beekeeping hut? Yeah. Just want to show off everything there is to see. And here are his bees. Okay, I think this is a lovely moment then. Can you look at the camera? Ah, thank you, Mr. Holmes. So, I'm gonna call it here. This is has been my little look around this game. I'm definitely gonna play the whole thing. I'm loving it so far. So yeah, please like the video if you like the video, and if you like this game and if you like the look of this game, please go get it on Steam because it's just so cute. It's so beautiful. I really like it. It's very calm. Nothing crazy. I don't know if we're gonna dig up some bodies later. Who knows? Maybe we will. I don't know. But yeah. I hope you like the look of this game, and please subscribe to my channel if you feel like it, and if you wanna come along on my little journey through all the adventure games that I can manage because I just love them and they're gorgeous, and I'll just keep playing them. Yeah. So please take care of yourself. Have a lovely day further, and I would love to see you in the next one. Bye bye.